The Last Alchemist is an indie game presenting itself as a relaxing alchemy simulation. With its cute characters and cozy environments, it mostly lives up to that promise. However, be prepared. A large part of alchemy demands a good deal of focus. Before you dive in and try the game for yourself, stick around while I explain a few mechanics and give the game a final rating. It might just sway your decision one way or the other. You start your journey after a nasty plague has ravaged your village, prompting you to leave in search of a cure through alchemy. Returning home after a long absence, you find the village empty and your old master's notes close to a breakthrough. Your initial attempts to concoct a cure don't go as planned, resulting in an explosion that destroys much of your equipment and attracts the attention of the local Agari, who have taken residence in your old home. With these new inhabitants and your alchemic knowledge, you embark on a journey of discovery, mixing various ingredients in hopes of finding the elusive cure. The Last Alchemist offers soothing environments and charming characters. Most dialogue is text-based, with only a few cutscenes featuring voice acting. There is no combat, but the game does touch on themes of death due to the plague. The primary challenge for playing with an audience might be the focus required to mix essences without getting distracted. You play as the Alchemist, an older man who lost his leg to the plague. Using your master's teachings, you build equipment to break down materials and meld essences needed to unlock block paths throughout the valley. Meanwhile, the Agari, a unique fungal species that moved into the valley during your absence, become your allies. These helpful creatures know the land well and will assist you in exchange for completing minor tasks like building special furniture or gathering specific materials. The valley is abundant with plants, rocks, and other natural products essential for your alchemy. Most plant materials can be collected using a sickle, but larger items require special alchemic mixtures before they can be harvested. Once you scan a new product, you'll know the necessary requirements to collect it. Everything you find can be broken down into basic essences. These come in various shapes and colors with connection points for creating new, complex essences. These are the building blocks of all alchemy, needed to combine materials into intricate items like pulleys. With the right workstations, you can combine or break down complex essences. Some materials need several basic essences combined in specific ways for success. Eventually, you unlock a microscope to identify all possible outcomes of combining essences, ensuring successful results every time. The game provides a journal that keeps track of all discovered materials and essences, which is invaluable for keeping your alchemic experiments organized. I found myself frequently consulting the journal to compare smaller essences and solve larger puzzles. If you've played The Last Alchemist, I'd love to hear about your experience. If you have any questions, I might be able to help, so please let me know in the comments below. The Last Alchemist ended up being a lot more complex than I would have expected. I was thinking it would be a simple game, gathering materials and putting them together to finish quests and customize a cozy little home. Near the end, I was staring at my journal, working my little brain to its max, trying to figure out what I had to do. If you're into puzzles, this game offers a lot of different puzzles to solve. The visuals were excellent, simple but elegant. The Agari were cute, and the environments were very well designed. The bright, smooth colors were pleasing while exploring the world. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. There was a story to the game, but it was overshadowed by the complex crafting system. The ultimate goal was clear: to find a cure. But the focus was more on creating items to progress rather than the narrative itself. For this reason, I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. The gameplay impressed me with the intricacies of the alchemy system. I never discovered all the possible alchemic creations, and many essences seemed unnecessary. Still, the system was well designed. Any minor issues I may have would be limited energy per day and the need to sleep to save progress, but these made sense within the game's mechanics. I'm giving gameplay a 5. Replayability was somewhat limited for me. Getting to the end game felt like a significant grind, but there's always the option to return and make more furniture or discover new essences if you're into creating the coolest workshop. Replayability gets a 2 out of 5. The game was fun, but by the end it felt more like a mental workout than a relaxing simulation. I didn't mind the challenge, but it requires a specific time and place to truly enjoy. For fun, I'm giving it 3. Earning The Last Alchemist an average score of 3.2 out of 5, placing it up there on the top shelf. If you enjoy complex puzzles in a unique format, you might really enjoy this game. It's a good-looking indie with a lot to offer. While I managed without a pen and notepad, having one handy could be beneficial if you take on this challenge. If this still doesn't seem like your type of game, check out the other indie games I've reviewed. There's a whole world of entertaining games out there, and I'm sure there's something perfect for you.